Hello lads, up on my list there now is a 2020 Volkswagen Transporter, and this wagon has got the check engine light on, and my code that I'm after here is P24C700, particulate matter sensor temperature circuit range / performance. That has come up a numerous amount of times as a fault on this transporter. Now, I was on Diagnose Dan and I banged in the fault code, and there it is, P24C700 particulate matter sensor temperature circuit range / performance. And this is kind of some interesting notes. Possible cause: faulty particulate sensor, often caused by condensation in the exhaust system. Right. Possible solutions: replace of the particulate filter. I don't think I'll be doing that anyway. But the next one underneath that, then, drilling a 3mm hole in the exhaust for condensation to drain out of the exhaust. Possible description: the cause of the faulty particulate sensor is often that condensation hits the sensor during the heating phase, which destroys the sensor. A particulate sensor is very sensitive to condensation. The manufacturer, repair procedure: the manufacturer recommends drilling a 3mm hole in the ammonia blocking catalytic converter, ammonia trap, so that condensation can drain out. It is important that the hole is exactly 3mm, and it is important that the drill does not penetrate far into the catalytic converter when drilling the hole. The hole must be drilled on the correct side of the welding, which is the inclined side facing backwards. The example is from a Volkswagen Transporter T6 engine codes CXEC. This is exactly the same setup as I have on my Transporter behind me there, and there is where the particulate matter sensor screws into the exhaust, and right there is where they are telling me to drill my 3mm hole. I'll bring it to the wagon. Like the picture shows, particulate matter sensor, the wire is going around and up and into there. I have done my checks on that. I do have power, ground and 2 can. Okay, sorry lads, the phone rang there in the middle of the video, but yeah, there is the connector for that particulate matter sensor, and as I said, I have power, I have ground and I have 2 can lines. So there's a heating element in this thing that is shown up as a fault on the scan tool. So I think we're going to go with what Mr. Diagnose Dan has telling us here, and I'll try to get my hands on a sensor. So try fit a new sensor in there, and like he said, which seems to be a big important thing, is the 3mm hole in around here to leave water drain out of this exhaust. So he's claiming the condensation is destroying the sensor. Interesting. That is what I think I'm going to go with. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay lads, another job I have to do on this Volkswagen Transporter is the interior back lights do not work. So there's one up there and there's one back here, so they don't work at all. Now the switch for them is inside, up by the mirror here, and there's the switch. So you see the button that says rear. I should turn on and off the rear lights. Now everything else does seem to be working on this panel except for the rear lights. But if you look there, There's a little strip, see it there? That's burnt out. So this whole panel we need to get his back interior lights working. That's just burnt out for whatever reason. It looks kind of messy in there a little bit, I don't know. But yeah, he asked me to have a look at it. That's what's needed for it. I don't know will I be getting it, but that is 100% the fixing of it. So it's a ground side switched lights. I have two powers going to the LEDs back there, and when you push that button it should ground one of them wires at the back to turn on the lights. That ain't happening because that little strip is broken there, if you see. So might be helpful again for someone if your rear interior lights on your Transporter are not working. But as I said, I don't know will I'll be getting it. He asked me to have a look at it, but that is the problem. Okay lads, back at this 2020 Volkswagen Transporter. I did get the go ahead to do the rear interior light panel here. There's my new one from the main dealer, and there is a part number for anyone who wants it. But unfortunately I didn't get to go ahead from the customer to do the particle matter sensor fault. Now this man has just spent quite a few pounds on getting this van through a test, and I did clear the codes, and his light has been off for a couple of days now. But unfortunately we're not going to do that. What was the code? It was P24C700. The top one there, particle matter sensor temperature circuit range / performance. Unfortunately, yeah, I won't be doing that. But I think it's good information, so it might be handy for someone who comes across that same fault code. But for now anyway, I'm going to have to pull that panel back down and change that. So this will clip off, and underneath that then we're going to have two torque screws in there. So I'll show you that now in a minute. Okay lads, that's the new panel fitted. Quite simple to do. So as I show you there, that actually outer panel clips off first, and you're left with that, and in there and there you have two size 20 torques, self-tapping torques. Unscrew them and pull this out. Then at the back, wire connection and a second one in there. And as I showed you earlier, that's my fault with this one. So that works, that works, that works. And let's hit the rear. Yay, that one there is working, and that one back there is working. Off. On. So kudos. That's all this man wanted done for now. He might revisit that particulate matter sensor at a later date, and if he does come in, we will show the video if we get it. Okay guys, that's the Volkswagen Transporter van rear interior lights not working, fixed. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon in the next one. Bye.